One.
Oh, yes. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Aisha, one of the doctors working here. May I please confirm your name and age, please?
Yes, sure, doctor. My name is Smith, and I'm, uh, 45 years old.
Okay, what brought you here, Mr. Smith?
Doctor, actually, I'm very much concerned about my baby, and he's suffering from diarrhea, and he was vomiting from last 24 hours. I mean, there were about 8 to 10 episodes of vomiting, and I'm very much concerned. So after that, I brought him here in the hospital. So that is the reason I'm here.
Okay, is he passing urine?
Yes, doctor, he is passing urine, and but not the way he was doing before.
Okay. Let me tell you, Mr. Smith, that your child has got gastroenteritis. It could be due to bowel
Sorry, Dr.
infection.
Aisha, we can't hear you.
Okay. Let me reassure you, Mr. Smith, that your child has got gastroenteritis. It can be due to bowel infections. However, your child is passing urine, and I can see that he's playing happily here in the office. So, um, what brought you here, Mr. Smith?
Yes, doctor, actually, this is the reason I'm here. Now, the problem is that they are asking me to take my son back home, but I'm very much worried about him because, as a parent, it is really difficult for me. I mean, if I'll take my son back, what happens over there if there is any problem? What will I do?
Okay, Mr. Smith, I can see that there is no that there is nothing to worry about much, and I'll give you some advices that will help your child improve and become better. Um, are you taking? Is your child taking any medications?
No, doctor, I don't know. I mean, they just gave him some, some solutions, I guess. That's it.
Okay, so I will advise you to give your child some gastrolytes and saline, that is an saline glucose solution. Also, you need to continue with the breastfeeding the child, and the child initially might refuse, but then he will continue with it. Are you getting me, Mr. Smith?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, Mr. Smith, and you can always contact me if there is any worry, and I hope that your child will get better over time, and there's nothing to worry about much. Am I clear, Mr. Smith?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, Dr. Aisha. See, as I've been telling you that there's no problem with the fluency and accent things. These are fine. The problem is
Okay.
that when you start speaking, you you talk randomly. Okay, like in your card, it is written something, but you are speaking something else. You getting my point?
Yes, yes.
So
I'm
yeah, so you have to listen to the patient. Whatever the patient is telling you, address the concerns and complete your task as well at the same time, very thoroughly, very smoothly. There is no need to rush. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes are way more than enough. Okay.
okay. Yes, sir.
So, what you have to do, just listen to the patient. Whatever you see, I said as a parent, I'm really much concerned.
Mhm.
Was there any empathy? I understand it would be really difficult for you to be in this situation. Was that it was this there? No. Okay. So this should be there when I'm clearly telling you that I'm very much worried about my son, and what happens if I take my son back home, and now the problem is that you are asking me that is he taking medication, but in your task it is written that you know uh, explain the inappropriateness. of any medication other than gastrolite or equivalent, a saline glucose solution. Okay, so this is something that you have
Yes.
to explain, that when I said I
Okay.
want, they are sending my son back home, what happens if there is any problem? What will I do? Then you can say, I completely understand, Mr. Smith. It is really difficult for you to be in this situation. But let me explain, your son at the moment is doing fine, and there is no need to be worried about anything, and there is no need of any admission or medication. Therefore, we have decided to send your son back home. And what we're going to do is we can prescribe gastrolyte solutions, okay? And we will also
Okay.
advise you to continue breastfeeding more frequently. Initially, child might refuse, okay, but there is no need to be worried, okay? If there is any problem, you can take your son back to us. Would that be okay? Okay. So
Okay.
this is, you have to, address all the concerns in a single go, or you can, I have spoken few lines, but you can cut them into 2 3 pieces, okay, and you can just check the
Okay.
understanding in between as well. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? And then you can just, layers by layers explain the things.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Got
so
it.
yeah, okay, that's great. So okay, no problem, I'll be doing the card at the end the way we used to do, so everything will be clear. But still, okay, we just focus. Look at the card. See, I told you guys, there is no need to think or cram your card. The card is there in front of you. Open the card, start reading. Believe me, if you read properly, you will pass. Okay, but this reading should not be the reading way. Okay, but whatever is
Yes.
written, just use that information. Even if you'll just use that particular information given in the card, still you will pass. There's no need to make many fancy sentences, or there's no need to make anything, anything complicated. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the next person who is here.